The nominee before us is the nominee, one of the nominees for Anambra State. And this is one nominee that has passed through these very hallowed chambers. He also, of course, served in the previous cabinet. Very distinguished Senator Chris Onwabuze Ngige Onwa. On behalf of our colleagues, I want to welcome you back into the hallowed chambers of the Senate, and this will be your second time of going through this process, where a receipt of your CV, but you are still at liberty to highlight those issues in the CV that you feel very strongly about, or indeed anything outside of the CV that you think can be helpful to this screening exercise. Distinguished Senator Ngige, you can address your colleagues.
Your Excellency, the President of the Nigerian Senate and Chairman of the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Deputy Senate President of the Nigerian Senate, principal officers, the majority party, the leader, the whip, and their various deputies. My distinguished brothers on the left side of the aisle, who I left in that my former party when the party was not doing well, but they are still waxing strong. When the vehicle became rickety, I had to leave. So the leader of the minority and the whip, who is my boss as chairman of the Senate Committee on Power, Steel and Metallurgy, distinguished Aduda, I was his deputy, and other principal officers on the side, especially also on this side, my distinguished senators from my state, Anambra State, the light of the nation, the two Amazons who donated into Nigerian politics. They will always see, anywhere they see, they will visit and conquer. And the man, Capital Oil, the indomitable Capital Oil, who is also in this Senate. I don't think, Mr. President, I have much to say, rather than to express gratitude to these chambers for the honor of me, for accepting me to come back home here and address you, and more importantly, to show my appreciation for the members of the 8th Senate. A lot of them are here, who took the minimum wage bill during my duty tour as Minister of Labor and Employment in the last government, and gave it an expeditious treatment that enabled our amiable president, president of the masses, to give assent so that the lowest paid Nigerian worker will earn 30,000 naira in the private and the public sector. So I want to say thank you to this chamber and the entire National Assembly for doing us that honor at that time. Thank you very much.
Senate Minority Leader.
Thank you, President, sitting as the chair. I think it is our opinion that having established his primogeniture in his opening statements, that distinguished Senator Chris Nwabueze Ngige, Igbo leader, should take a bow and go.
The Senate leader.
Mr. President, sitting in the chair, my distinguished colleagues, I completely endorse the position adopted by the minority leader. And I do recommend that the nominee should take a bow. So recommend.
Those in favor of the motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Distinguished Senator Ngige, you can take a bow.
Senator Chris Ngige is now the 9th nominee to be screened by the Senate at this screening plenary. Well, it is some tradition of according a former senator the privilege of taking a bow and leave.